Well, a little something has just arrived. Let's see what you think of it. Here we go, folks. What do you reckon? A mug? But look at this. Escape to the dream house. Measure once, buy twice. What do you think of that? How cool is that? Do you like it? That is taking over from Dennis the Menace and the Beano as my mug for my coffee at the dream house. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Hi folks, well today I need to trim the bottom of some of the doors, do that cupboard again, and start fitting the floorboards that we cut the other day and doing the bath panel. Ooh, what an action-packed day. The chances of me doing all that are slightly less than that. However, you gotta have ambition. Hey, well, I'm in here in the bathroom, and what I'm going to be doing is just kind of building a frame that I can put a bath panel on and get it sorted. So this section here, what I want to do is just build a wooden frame here, and then we can make a panel and fit that to the side of the bath. So I'm wanting it to just, fit to the lip. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. But one of the other things is, obviously, I want to secure down these floorboards, fill in where there's holes, and just make this floor kind of firm, secure, and all the rest of it. I tried to get some more of those clout nails, but they didn't have any. So I've had to just get sort of round head nails. Let's kind of clear things, sort things out, look at the floorboards, build the frame, and take it from there. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Sounds so easy. Of course it is. Anyone can do this sort of thing. You don't need to be a professional to make a mess of things. Top tip. Oh, you're probably wondering, why am I doing this now? And all I would say is that is a jolly good question. And this piece, we got a different one. Like that little knot right there. That's my problem. I got rid of that. Let's see if... Hey, there we go. I knew the boards were bad, but I forgot how bad. Right, so cut a new piece for here. This one. So we're clear on this, there's no pipes here. So, what have we got in here? 40. So that one down there. Jeez. So that bit of floorboard down there, I'm just squaring it off so I can pull the other bit closer to it and nail it into the joist. But I'm looking at it. It's one of the ones that someone had obviously lifted before. But let me just see if it'll come away now. There we go. Look at that. I think back in the olden days, they got the apprentices to chew through floorboards so they could lift them. Anyway, we'll get a square edge, pull that in, nail that in, job's a good one. It's an average one anyway. Have a recap and see how close we are. I think there's a couple there where we did the, we put in the towel rail. There's going to be a few pipes there. Me, hammers, nails, pipes. Yeah, anyway, we'll do that. We'll work our way out and then hopefully that'll be done and we can start looking at building the frame for the bath panels. I think that's the floorboards in the bathroom down, and I don't hear the hissing of gas or the spurting of water or the fizz of electricity or a combination of all three, at which point this would be my very last video, I think. Before we get started today, folks, I'm on my knees, and that's to ask for 4 more subscribers. Then we hit the magic 500. If you're one of those 4, just put a comment in this video and I'll give you a shout out. Thank you so much. Right, come on, off your knees. So now that we've done that, it's my favorite thing, which is a sweep up, tidy up and all the rest up. do a little bit of measuring down here and see what we've got. So the bath is 166. Let's just write that down. 50, just less than 50, which is what you'd hope. Yeah, so it's about 500 high. So we've got 1660 length, 500 height, and 700. Now, every so often something kind of spooky happens, and so I'm cutting the length of the timber. So I bought off the shelf piece of timber, and I've cut the long bit, and I'm going to do 2 bits. The idea is on here, have one at the bottom, then one recessed. When the panel fits to it, it'll be flush then to the edge, sort of thing. Okay, so I've cut the lengths, and I've just measured this height here. Yeah? Now with the offcut, the height was 370 mil. And I looked at the offcut and I thought, 1660, what am I going to be left with? I thought this is going to be really close. And look at that. 740, 74 centimetres, or 2'5" and 2/16", an eighth. And that offcut is exactly 2 of the uprights. What are the chances of that? I know. Some people will say it's luck. Some people will say, it's divine intervention. Some people will say it's just something that's gone your way, coincidence and all the rest of it. Aha! But you'd all be wrong. Because what it is about a year ago when I was looking at this, I was sizing everything up, and I thought if I do this at that height, then I'm going to get a piece of timber that just fits with only a couple of cuts. And if you believe that, you'll believe that I will get to 1 million subscribers. No, it's just one of those great coincidences. Every so often something happens and you just go, that is nice. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Obviously, I've not got enough wood to do the end panel because, hey, that would just be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Well, that's great because I've managed to get what I think looks like a frame to fit a side panel. I just need to measure up the piece of timber I need to cover it or something. That's a good job. Look, what do you reckon? I haven't fixed it in yet because obviously I don't know the depth of the wood that I'm going to get yet for the panel. So obviously when I do, I will set that depth here to the frame, and I'll adjust the frame so that it holds, flush and looks good. Done the floorboards, done the frame. Hey, the escape to the dream house continues. Oh yes, see you soon, folks.